Put her back in the cage.
You know, there's some
Or-
jokes, but I have to stop. I really had to stop myself there. Did you know the jokes I was going to say?
Your dog in the cage, and
The
he's in the cage
cages.
right now.
I was going to say something about cages.
Oh, the cages. Yeah, the cages. The cages.
All right, Riff. All right.
All right. Episode number 4. Are we now with Bumpin Mugs?
I suppose. Can you lay
with
down?
Josh and Leesa.
That's me.
All right.
Bump it up.
There she is.
Bump it
with
up.
The good with the good headphones. Nice, strong headphones.
Libby, I was trying with Libby yesterday, and she's really trying to convince me to get some new. It's like, bring it up to Craig. Give me a pros and cons. All right.
Good for her.
Okay, people.
Well, I just almost spilled my latte again. Last week's episode was titled "Spilled Latte." If you did not see that.
This dog will not stop playing with me.
Here we go. Put the dog away.
I'm trying.
Dog
there we go.
Right,
stay.
We're at work, dog.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Free work.
Picture from last week.
Didn't see
What
it.
was
I
it?
saw the title of it.
You don't know what it was?
No, but you said it. You put it in the thingy. It was from. Where'd we go? Atlanta. Hot Atlanta. To watch
Atlanta.
trials. Which picture was it?
ATL. It was a picture of me, you, Heather, and Victor in front of the Olympic rings.
Oh, that's a good one.
You were doing the TiVo?
Yeah. I'm pretty good at that. Do the kids know who Tebow is?
I don't know. So we were, there's a picture after we did the half marathon. So we traveled down there with the Arredondo family. So Heather and Victor, the mom, Diego.
Brock was there.
And and their siblings.
Dylan. And
his siblings. And then Diego, obviously, and Dylan and
Ben, right?
Ben was there. Brock. So we went down for the Olympic trials, the marathon Olympic trials, but we also went there to run a half as well.
Yeah.
We kind of just jumped in for fun.
That was fun.
Yeah, it was a lot of fun. So we did the half. It was actually, I didn't realize how hilly Atlanta was. Did you remember that?
Compared to here, no, but yeah,
but it
was hilly.
It started off and went downhill and went back uphill. It was really hilly, but I was running kind of hard.
I remember everyone around me like complaining about the hills. I'm just like, huh?
Yeah.
They aren't hills. These are little
but we ran
bunny hills.
Yeah. We ran it pretty hard, and then the kids ran part of it with me. They like jumped in and out.
Yeah.
I remember during their race, they were impressed how fast I was. And then I remember one time I had a headphone in and it popped off. And it almost went into like a drain gutter. I had to run back and get it.
Oh no! You actually stopped?
Yeah, these are expensive. I think these are probably the same ones.
I mean, but if it were like the pig, you wouldn't have stopped.
No, I would have stopped.
You think? Oh.
Yeah, they're expensive.
I would have kept going.
I actually have headphones. You got plastic things that are hanging from your neck.
Maybe that's why I don't deserve nice ones. So I wouldn't have stopped.
Exactly. You would have stopped. It was like, I don't need it, so you have to get it.
That's true.
I can't work.
It really
Imagine
is.
working with one working headphone is so annoying. Like when one goes out, because they both connect. Well, you can't because yours are on wire. But sometimes, if this one goes out and that one's on, I had to take them both out.
Of course, because you're so picky.
It drives me up a wall.
What else doesn't?
Gosh.
Does anything not make you, irk?
No, now I'm good. But what also annoys me, too. That's me. Jeffy D.
I'm going.
But what else happened? So that was, remember we rented the house, was like the Clue house for Airbnb.
Yeah, we never did it. We said we were going
to. We never did the Clue thing. We never got.
No.
But it was cool. Every room was like Clue kind of related.
Yeah.
And
it was cool.
There was like a story that went along with like a murder or whatever. Each room was like part of the Clue puzzle and that sort of thing.
We rode the bus to the race. Remember that?
Yeah. Metro thingy, whatever it was called.
I could not believe we were doing that, but I guess parking
the
was a
train
nightmare.
Thingy.
Did we take the bus back to the house after the...
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, because the race was the next day. The race was the day before the marathon trials.
It was like a light rail train. It wasn't a bus, right?
No, it was a It was a bus.
Was it? Oh, okay.
Yeah, I remember that.
Yeah.
Train.
And
I see
then
your train. How soothing.
it's train.
Man, that took me back. I hear it.
Oh, it's train. Yeah.
You
I'm used to it
can't
now.
hear it?
Not really. I don't wake up to it ever. But the marathon trials, was that the day after or before?
It was the day after.
Day after. Um, so yeah, we watched the trials. That was awesome. That's when
That was really
Galen
cool.
they were flying.
I mean, you're like
Galen Rupp
5 feet from these runners.
Yeah.
That's the closest you'll ever get to a professional athlete.
Yeah, I'll put some pictures in here of them. That was pretty cool.
That was really neat.
That was fun.
That was fun. Yeah.
So that was that with those guys. Yeah. But then they couldn't run the marathon until a year later, in 2021.
Yeah, that was right before the world shut down.
Yeah. But that was fun for that to happen. All right. Here we go. What's going on? Did you write anything down? Let's see.
Yeah, I did. I said, "Happy birthday, Mimi."
That's Lisa's thing. That's what Lisa's got today.
Happy birthday, Mimi.
Oh,
It's
well,
Mimi's
that's later
birthday.
today.
Happy
It's later
birthday,
today.
Mimi.
Yeah.
To our beloved Mimi. She passed away, December 26th.
Yeah.
Today's her birthday. So everyone listen to some Elvis for us.
Ooh.
In honor of our little Mimi.
Mm-hmm.
Feisty Mimi. That's where we get our feistiness from.
Mm-hmm. Something like that. Ooh, nice squirt. I heard your mouth. You're
eating on camera,
drink.
Josh. I can hear it.
Yeah, but
I can hear you getting bigger over there. Let's relax.
I gotta get my nutrients. All right, so past week, because it's been 2 weeks, because we didn't get to go last week because I was at the indoor state meet for the high school kids up in Geneva, Ohio, real far away. That was a hike.
Yeah.
We ran, let's see, we had girls 4x8. Lucy ran the 8 and 16. What's his face? Silas ran the 32. And
How'd
then we had
Silas
our
do? I didn't know.
I wasn't finished talking about who did what else, but yeah.
That's how we talk, so I'm not going to let you finish anyway.
Silas was awful. He sucks.
Yeah, he should probably quit.
No. It was good. It was great. He had a great race. He improved his indoor time again, getting close to his outdoor PR. So that was good. He worked really hard in the race, moved up. I think he ended up 10th, so just off the podium. But he came in as 16th. He got 10th, so that was awesome. He had to wait all day.
Ooh.
And the day before. I guess we could have just had him come up the day of the meet, because 32 is towards the very, very end of the meet. Because we left on Friday. He didn't run until Saturday afternoon, evening.
Oh,
I was yeah. But it's better to hang out with everybody than, I guess, drive up with the parents. But he did good. I wore his new spikes for the first time. That was cool. Actually, speaking of spikes, the girls, the new thing is to bedazzle or bejewel your spikes. Put little, little gems on them.
Could you imagine if I bedazzled my basketball shoes?
Oh, you could, totally. You probably should do it now.
Good grief, gals, come on. This is ridiculous.
And see what happened. The girls 4x8 ended up 5th. I'll come back to this for our new segment called Sheesh of the Week, where I just make up segments and Lisa has no idea what I'm talking about. But the Sheesh of the Week will be later, because sheesh, one of the runners in that in our race did a really great job. I mean, they all did great, but one had a little breakout, I feel like. So they ended up 5th, which was good, with the 4 girls that ran that. So Hannah led off, and then Nora went, and Olivia Grizak, and then another Leroy, our third Leroy we've had. Our 4th. She was our 4th, our anchor leg for that. And then Lucy ran the 16 and 8 as an open race for herself. I think she's 13th or so, 13th, 14th, something like that. But
in the 16,
our kids did, yeah. But that was awesome. But what was not cooler, but there was a girl that ran a 32 and she ran a 9:42. It was the first time any girls ever ran under 10 minutes in Ohio.
Dang.
I think indoor.
What
I think
year
even
is she?
outdoor maybe too. Senior. She's from Tays Valley, and then she ran yesterday at New Balance and won that and broke that. Broke it again
Oh,
and broke
wait,
it.
that
She broke the 2 mile record. She
tiny
broke.
cheek? That
Yeah, yeah.
okay. Wow. She was in
Um,
Ohio?
she's from Ohio. Yeah, Tays Valley.
Huh.
She's good.
I didn't
Yeah,
realize that. I saw that
yeah,
on FlowTrack.
yeah. So that was cool watching her. But that was
FlowTrack
the
sponsor.
best. The best thing about that was she didn't know what she was running. She was racing, and then she happened like when she passed. All the girls were passing, like finishing. She was like cheering them on, and then she looked at her watch and was like, "Well, I ran fast."
Oh
Versus
yeah,
like,
I think I saw that clip.
yeah, it's because when was unaware-ish.
Yeah, she
I mean,
had
you
no
kind of
idea.
aware of how fast you're running, but at the end, she really didn't know until she actually looked at her watch and stopped it. And then she ran it the other day at New Balance. That track obviously is probably faster too. Uh, Same thing. It was pretty sweet. She was moving. It's like she was kind of just gliding across. She wasn't like crushing herself to get there, but clearly that's pretty fast. And so the joke was Salas have to beat her, but she beat him. I mean, she did break the national record, so I mean, that makes sense. She's
Where
that fast.
that one girl up in Michigan?
Natasha Dudek, that one.
She
She got
was
second.
that this
She got
year?
second.
Okay,
Yeah.
so
She was
she's a
at.
senior still. Did she commit anywhere? Is she going to school anywhere?
I
Do you know?
forget. We'll ask Hannah. Where is she going to school? Hannah knows.
Okay.
I forget. But she's not. Is she a senior? I don't know if she's a senior. I don't know. Maybe she is. But
I don't know.
she was second. She was second in the race yesterday or 2 days ago, whenever it was, at New Balance. Actually, Annika's right there. Was there this weekend too, throwing.
Yeah, how'd she do?
I don't know. Actually, I haven't asked. Weight throw. She was there this weekend doing that too.
Did
She's doing that.
who went with her?
I think her mom went with her.
Just your mom.
Yeah, he did fly out there. And I
No,
was like,
Alex.
I don't.
He's probably busy with
No.
work or whatever.
He was at practice trying to help, coach to have two
Oh, yeah,
coaches
I
there in
forgot
track.
about
Yeah. He
Jeez.
also coaches Indian Hills throws too, so he splits time between them. He's got to make money for his wedding.
His wedding. When's he getting married? Come on.
I don't know. He
June
told me.
6th?
No, that's Grace.
That's Grace. I'm just joking.
I was like, isn't it? I have a Grace story later on. But when did he say? He told me recently. I always forget. I don't know. Sometime.
Jeez.
I forget when it is. But that was the indoor state meet. I got my run in before the meet.
In the land of Cleve.
Yeah, so it was a good run. I ran 16 there last weekend before all the kids got up. I mean, we didn't have to be at the meet until they ran at 1:40, I think. So I got to run, go get some good coffee at a cool coffee shop. That was good. Bought 3 different bags of beans from two different coffee shops we went to. I just had some. It was really good. There it is. Speaking of that, it's in my mug today. Did 16 with no fuel just to see how it felt.
That
Not
was
because
stupid.
I forgot. No, it was good. It's good training. So I did 16. But the fun thing was they have a really nice bike trail up there. It goes along the whole entire Erie lake.
Oh.
And it goes along the whole entire thing.
Something nice in Cleveland.
Yeah, sorry. But
I'm joking.
I ran out there. Sorry, Higgs. I'm in Cleveland area. So went out, but then when I turned around, like the wind was intense on that water.
Yeah.
So I run the whole back half or so, like with the wind or against the wind. But it was good. I definitely felt the last 2 when I was getting didn't have any energy left, but it was good. It was hard, but actually the last mile was fastest. But this goes into the next thing about dogs when you're running on leashes. So this, I don't understand. I mean, you like dogs, but people who run with their dogs, but are completely unaware of anybody else that exists in the world, especially on a running bike path. There's a lot of runners out because it's a really nice morning. And I swear this leash was 15 feet. Holding it across, I was on the right side, he was on his right side, but the dog was just literally across the whole entire thing. and running around, and I was coming up. He could see me. It was like a long straight. I was like, "Is this guy going to move
Oh,
his
he was
damn
coming at you.
dog?" Yeah.
And he
He's like
just,
running around, like he's like going like this with his dog. The dog going over here, and he's going over here, and he didn't like pull on the leash. And it's just like mile 15 and a half of my run. I'm finishing it. I'm like, I ain't moving. You're
yeah.
moving.
Oh my God.
And so he's like running, but I don't know if he's running or he's just running with the dog like he's walking, because he didn't look like he was running. I don't know. Either way, generally when you come up to a person with a dog, you're gonna like pull on the leash. Well, he decided not to, and like I like jump over the dog, and he didn't say anything. I'm like, what is wrong with you? Like, why do people
Was
do
it a
that?
little dog?
Little
Like
mid-size
smaller
ish,
than
yeah,
River?
yeah, but not tiny, not a little rat, not like a cat,
People, I
but
think, I have a
it
theory. I
was an
think
actual dog.
people, it's an actual dog.
It
People
wasn't a
think if they
cat on
have
a
a
leash.
small dog that everyone loves it and they don't have to like,
I'd kick it.
oh, it's just a little dog. Who cares? Like, you don't have to train it. It can do whatever it wants. I'm like, no, it's in my way. They're actually the worst, in my opinion. They have small dog syndrome. Yeah, I always like, I see, especially if you're coming from behind the dog, even if it's the nicest dog in the world, you're still going to scare it. You need to go I make a massive effort. I go 5 feet from those dogs. No chance. I'm not messing with that. I love dogs.
I just, what goes through my head is like, how am I going to kick or strangle this dog if it attacks me? That's what I always think when I go around a dog.
I mean,
or what gets me, what gets me to when I run away from it, I always look behind me. Is that dog? I always have a fear the dog's going to come up behind me, take its little teeth, and get like that tendon behind your your
knee?
Your knee, and rip on it.
Oh.
That's what goes through my mind whenever I pass a dog. I'm like, okay, I'm ready. I'm ready to get this dog.
Like a donkey.
So
Ow.
that goes through.
I don't let it get to that point.
Through my head around dogs.
That's why I go very far away.
Yeah, more recently when I'm running too, I was telling Craig yesterday about what goes through my head is about if I'm stepping on something like a nail or glass or I don't know. For some reason, it's been going through my head lately. Stepping on something. Huh. I told that story about Nick.
Yeah.
Back in the day when he got a nail through his shoe.
Is so funny.
Luckily, went between his toes and not on his toe, or he would not have ran that season. So that's what I think about when I run, I guess sometimes. What else do I have? I've got. Oh well. Let's talk about some running I did this week. Well, last week, workout wise, I did some I did 4 by 1.5 mile repeats last week in the week sometime.
I did that.
Yeah, but I was on the road because you're like, why are you doing it on track? Because I did it on track last year, so I did it on the road. That was too much turning during like a Dumont and all that stuff. I was like, oh my gosh, my feet turning so much. Because I was like having to slow down the turn, like on Locust, Hanses, D, all that. Because I got back and Spencer was on the track. I was like, oh my gosh, my feet. Because I turned so much. But I did like an open lap on my Coros, but I forgot to change it from half miles to 1.5 miles, open like splits. And so like...
Wait, what? You can program it to do that?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, and then it automatically picks up too. It notices you're doing 1.5 miles repeats and like a half mile easy. It'll pick up on it.
Huh.
And
you're gonna have to show me that.
But I went on that to do it, but I set it for half miles because the last time I did it, and I was like, shoot. And so I had to keep hitting the half mile to get my 1.5 miles and then rest.
Oh,
but
yeah.
It was good though. It was fun. It felt good. So
man, imagine doing that without Garmin or like without a smartwatch. Like, what did people do? They use those timer watches. Like, how did they know? I guess they did it on the track. It's so funny.
I mean, I ran before I had GPS, but I mean, I don't know.
But like training,
on the track.
You know what I found out?
You had to go map my run. I had to map my run. Actually, Dad used to take me around before map my run was out and say how far it was in the car.
Yeah, because we didn't have the internet. We'd drive it. I remember that.
Yeah.
Yeah. You know what I found out? Because I, too, I've been trying to use Map My Run to come up with the route so that I can run with Libby. It is not free.
Yeah, do Footpath. It's an app on my phone I use.
I was plot my route now. I was using that. But I tried Map My Run the other week, and I'm like, wait, what? They make you pay for it. You can't even use it.
No, yeah.
Stupid.
I do that app on because I do it on my phone, Footpath, and I send it to the kids if I want them to do a special route.
What's it called again? Footpath?
Yeah.
Remind me of that later. Footpath.
Footpath. So did that. But it was good. I forget what I ran, but I don't know. 5 somethings. 6 minutes. 5 minutes. 5 something. Pace wise. I don't know. Oh, it was fun. It was good.
Oh, and you're one of the apps. Yeah.
Yeah. And then what else did I do? We did this week. I did some hills because we always run hills. But we on Wednesday. Thursday. Thursday with the track team, I ran with them for the first time in all season because everybody did the same workout. Even the throwers, we all did a running workout. So, because being the only
sure they love that
running coach there this year, we did a workout together. I mean, hills makes everybody stronger anyway, so it's fine. And so we all did hills. The sprinters day before, I was like, oh, we're all doing a workout together. Like, what? They're gonna make us run a lot? And I was like, no, we'll all get stronger together. He's like, what? They were like, Jacob was so confused. I was like, this is so fun. I love it. It's just like in a race because I was thinking we always give our workouts beforehand. Like I put them on the sheet or this, and sometimes I don't because I was reading something or somebody was saying something. No, it was a professional athlete. I think I was watching Grant Fisher's little YouTube thing about him training. He was like, well, our coach doesn't put our stuff in until right before we get there or when we're on the way because he tells us where we're going to run at, but not what we're doing because he does it because just like in a race, you don't know what's happening. So you have to respond to what's going to happen that day, like how it goes out or how fast it is or who's in the race kind of thing. I was like, oh, that makes sense. But I told him we were going to do hills or I put it on the sheet for them to see. So the distance kids had 15 minutes warm up. The sprinters had to walk jog to the hill. It's a mile away. And then the throwers were you could drive.
What is running? You can drive.
You could drive. So they were like, oh, okay.
What hill was it?
Homart. It's at the bottom of Thomas. So at the bottom of Thomas, you go up Thomas. Before you go up Thomas, that street on the left where Jeffy and Burwood is, that loop there, you're lost already.
No,
you're
I got it. I knew Jeffy. That's where Susan lived.
Just let you know, it's not in Columbus. It's in Cincinnati.
Yeah, I got it.
Okay. All right.
I just don't know what streets around Dumont. Those ones confuse me.
Very bottom. So it goes up and then kind of flatten up again. I had kind of 2 segments.
Yeah.
And so the shorter one, I had the short sprints do and the throwers. And then the mid distance and the long sprints had to do the whole thing. It's not very long. The whole thing is all the way up top, maybe 0.1 or longer or so. If that,
okay.
I bet.
Yeah.
But it's a little steeper. So they had to do multiple of those. The throwers only had to do 4 of the short ones. But actually they were cooking. Michaela Davenport, he throws for us. He throws shot pretty well and stuff. She was hauling up that. She was getting it.
Well,
she did do that. I mean, our throwers relay, watch out for Coach's Classic. Throwers relay because of our training right now. We're going to win that. So they did great. So they did good. And then for the sprints, I wanted them to, on their last one, whatever it was, I wanted them to do the last one. And then it gets flat if you turn right on all the hills that they were doing. Jeffy or Burwood, right? Mm-hmm. It's flat. So I wanted them to run for a minute continuously after the last one, just to okay, I'm now on flat. I can still run hard when I'm tired kind of thing. And then the mid-distance distance kids had 3 to 5 minutes of that with a minute rest in between. And they did really well with that. The first 3 minutes or 5 minutes, whatever they chose, it said, if you haven't run very much this season, do 3 minutes. If you run a lot, you can do 5. And they did well with it. Some of the boys were running 5:20s on the 5-minute pace. And then the girls were on the flat.
Oh,
they were flat.
Oh, sorry.
After the hill, and then did the Tances back to the school. But I did with them because I just show Ben that I'm faster than him for the tempo stuff.
Of course.
Because I ran up, I was like, "Where are you guys going?" They went ahead of me, and then I had to sprint to catch up to Silas. And I ran with him for a few minutes, And then I turned around to see what the boys were doing, and I was like, "Where's Matt?" And Matt was behind Blaine and Ben. And so I was like, I'll go find Matt. But then Matt cut the corner and caught up with the boys. Like, okay, you don't need me anymore. And so I went to go with Hannah. Hannah stopped. I was like that was her last for a minute. Like, all right, that's pointless. So I ran around and found Silas again. And he was flying. I was just like, oh my gosh. I tried to stay with him. He was like doing like 5:15 or 5:20s. And I was like, okay, I can do like 2 minutes or 3 minutes of this. And I was like, all right, I'm cooked here. It's too fast. Like once you drop past 5:45, I'm like, okay, this is I'm like going all out on that. But that was good. And then I've been doing a lot of, because I don't run Tuesdays. I ran Monday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and then tomorrow I'll run, or today I'll run Sunday. But not a lot of 9 miles instead of like 6. It used to be like my base would always be for marathons. Like, oh, I'll do 6 miles. I feel like I've done something. Now it's like, I'll do 9 miles instead. Longer versus more workouts. So I think I'll be up to like 60 something miles after today. After run today.
Yeah.
Yesterday how about you do yesterday?
19.
I did 20. Why did you do 20? Because she said she was going to do 19 the day before.
I didn't say I was going to. No, Craig blew it.
Craig blew it.
Craig talks about my running more than I do. He really does. He'll tell everyone at work, like, he's already told his boss, like, I'm taking off because my wife's running the Boston Marathon. I'm like, Craig, shut your mouth. Like, stop.
No, he should be like, because I'm spectating the Boston Marathon.
That's what he should say. I'm like, get out of here. No one cares about my running except me.
Yeah. So I did 20 before practice.
How did you fit it all in?
Yeah, and then kids can't come to practice because they have.
Oh dear.
I was like, just tell them. I just already did 20 miles before practice started, and you can't come to practice. Oh dear. So it was good actually. I did a big loop route. Went up through Kenwood and went up to like Sycamore. Went past the high school. Went around old Girl Scouts way up there, and then went through Deer Park, and then came back through Madeira. Finished on the track when they were warming up.
Got some crazy routes.
It was fun. But on that route, this kind of goes into the Grace story. It was like mile 16 or so, I don't know, ish, in Deer Park. And I was running, and I look ahead of me, and I was like, oh my gosh, it's Grace, it's Grace, it's Grace.
Oh boy.
I do one of these, like.
Was it Grace?
It wasn't Grace.
No, I didn't think so.
I was like, dang, that looks exactly like her. Like that form, the hair going back and forth, and the arms, and like you know how she kind of does her arms to the side, and she kind of does like this little shake. I was like, oh my gosh, it's Grace, it's Grace. And I was like, oh, it looked a lot like her.
So she thought you were crazy. Yeah. Or did she
Probably,
not even...
But then I was like, I'll shake my arms out. Like, I'm just shaking my arms out. And then later on, and I passed like 2 minutes later. I was like, that looked a lot like Grace. I wonder if that was her sister. So I texted Grace like when I got back from run, it was her sister.
Oh, that's
funny. They look a lot alike. I was like, I'll see you in June at the wedding.
What's her sister's name?
Oh gosh, I forget. She's told me before because she ran too for Sycamore. God, I don't forget her name.
That's hilarious.
But they look so similar. They're very similar looking. So it wasn't Grace. So I texted Grace. She's like, oh, I know. And I texted my sister, and she was like, oh yeah, I thought that was you, because she recognized me too. But it was, you run past somebody so fast, you don't really realize. You say, hey, what'd you know? Whoa. I almost turned around like, oh, sorry, you're not Grace.
Yeah.
I don't know.
That's funny.
But that was very funny for that. And then another thing I realized last week that we're going to start for cross country coming up is going to be called, I told you this already, I think. High Five Fridays.
Yeah, and you know why? I think someone else is doing it. I think Highlands is doing it because I was running on Monday.
Never mind. I'm an original person.
I don't know. Maybe they're not.
Okay.
But I was running on Monday.
Was it? Okay, it wasn't a Monday then. Motivational Monday then. That's probably what they call it. That's what I would call it.
Maybe this girl was just feeling it. But I was running. The track team was running at the same time, and I passed him, and this girl just stuck her hand out. And without even thinking, I gave it a high five. And it wasn't until about 5 seconds later, I'm like, wait, did I know her? She gave me a high five.
Did you know her?
No, I didn't.
That could be a future babysitter. Get her number.
It's true. I should get that.
You just go to track back. Like,
What if
hi,
I just
anyone
put a
want to
sign
babysit?
out in the front yard that said babysitter? Question mark. Well, I have one. Kiki.
Yeah, but like she's got in the evening she can't because she's got kids.
Well, they're older now. Well, we don't really need a babysitter most of the time. We don't really go out. If we do, our kids come.
You don't go to ML Dudes with your kids?
We do not go to ML Dudes. We're a little old for that. Oh, God, that's the worst. Running by that in the mornings on Saturday, I'm just like, oh, it smells like garbage.
Well, it is garbage.
And so, you I think we've talked about this before, but you run up Eden and you go down Madison to street names. I feel like Anna. Through Hyde Park Square. Why can I not think of that road right now? Not Observatory,
Erie?
but Erie. Erie, thank you.
It's a big road.
You know the the store corporate? It's next to that wine restaurant in Oakley Plaza. Or not, God.
Yeah.
Hyde Park Square. There's always people outside that store at 7:30 in the morning.
What are they getting?
I don't know. I
Maybe
can't
they're doing
figure
a
it
run
out.
club.
No, they're not. They're definitely not runners.
You know what you could do? What are you doing?
I could ask them, maybe, but they're
It's more
probably
fun
wondering
just to
what I'm
guess.
doing.
Oh.
Because they don't.
I don't know what you would
They
with
don't
those
seem
headphones.
like-
I wouldn't know what you're doing.
Yeah.
She's not a real runner, clearly.
I know. I bet people think that.
Like all I see is Tangled.
Yeah, they're pretty annoying. But
Speaking of Tangled, we're gonna have a tangent here. I was at practice.
Sorry, Jesse.
Yeah, really. Matt Wetzel loves Tangled.
huh?
That's his that's like his favorite movie. He said maybe Disney movie. No, I feel like he said movie.
Wait, like now?
And he
Well,
yeah,
him and
Matt
Georgia
Wetzel,
could watch it.
That's what I was saying. They're doing he was telling me this story because it's about live action. I was like, what's live action again? They're doing a live action Tangled. And you're like,
Are
what's
they?
that? Oh, you know what it is. Okay. That's what he told me. And he was telling me all the actors' names. Like, I have no idea who these people are. He's like, this is a good person for this. It's like, who the heck is that?
That's like the real ones, like the Snow White movies that we watched.
Yeah.
That was live action.
Yeah, I get it. But then he was saying actors' names. I was like, I have never heard that name in my life.
Oh.
So they're doing a live action. And Maddie was the consensus on that. So we're going to agree with that. It's actually happening.
Okay.
Because I believe if Maddie Sacker was going to say something. All right, it's valid. We're validating this. Yeah.
Wait, that's so
All
cool.
right,
They're filming it now?
I'll
I'll have to look it up.
People that were doing it. So him and
I'm
Matt.
learning a lot
So
today.
him and Georgia can go watch it.
Yeah, that'd be good.
Mm-hmm.
Georgia's coming around. She's growing up.
Yeah.
Anyway, so corporate. Back to corporate.
No, back to Tangled headphones. See your Tangled headphones? That's all I'm staring at. I'm staring at Tangled headphones.
They're outside, right? And I'm like, I see Libby. Libby meets me at the top of Delta and Erie. This is the second time I've asked her about this. And she has no idea what I'm talking about. I'm like, Libby, you live here. You live here. It's literally 5 minutes from you, and you've never seen these people outside corporate. I cannot figure it out. Because it smells like a skunk. If you catch my drift. I don't know.
Yeah.
It's just very weird. I'm like, I don't know what's going on. Anyway.
They're waking.
So there's that. And then my run yesterday. So I make my route on, what did I call it? Plot my route. That thing. And I take her through Marymount. And she's like, I've never run over here before. I'm like, Libby, what? You're like our high school girls. Out and back.
Yeah.
Out and back. Out and back.
Yeah.
Like, what do you mean? Like, I took you on a 4-mile route. And she had never been on that trail, the Murray Trail, or down in Madisonville. I'm just like, oh my gosh. So she's learning a lot.
Exposure therapy.
I know, it really is. Ridiculous, man. So I can't figure that out. If anyone knows, shoot me a text. Because I'm really interested now.
Fun.
I'm invested.
That's fun.
I was telling her about how on Brotherton, where you turn right on Brotherton, it gets a little trashy. They're fixing it up. It's a little trashy there. It's always interesting running in that area because everyone comes out, opens their door, and like, what are these people running here for?
I love it. I have a giveaway of, hey, like, what is this wackadoodle doing at 7 a.m.? I was like, I don't know, just hanging out outside. That's always good.
Pretty good.
My last thing is recruitment weekend was this weekend for cross country.
Oh yeah.
Even though it's March 14th yesterday, today's the 15th, but they did the recruitment weekend yesterday. Um, I made them go to 25 houses. No,
Dang.
I didn't make them. I gave them the luxury of preparing something for them to make sure that they have a team the next future years.
Yes.
Yes. So I had 25 boys cards printed, 25 girls cards printed.
Sheesh. That's the sheesh of the week.
Sheesh. I know. The
Even
work
if you
we
get
do for
half
this.
of them.
And Ryder comes up to me. He was like, "Why are we doing this?" I was like, "Because I care about this sport and you succeeding. This is why we're doing it." And Eleanor was like, "Yeah, that's right."
Wait, so Ryder, didn't he receive one?
Yeah, it's Ryder. He's a goofball. And so there's
Mini
this chat.
Travis.
Yeah, really.
He is.
But a young person, he's got a lot more spunk than Travis at this age because he has got a lot of personality, like wild. But another side tangent here. Yesterday, so we have this group chat for cross country from last year, still with Ben and Matt and Silas on it. And I think Patrick sent something into that message like, "Oh, I'm at the lunch for my birthday, but if you guys are still doing it, I'll join up with you." And they're like, "Oh yeah, you should do it." And they were just going back and forth at each other. And Ryder, he's always trying to get on me like he can beat me up, and I'm always like, "No, I can crush you." And so he was like, "Josh, talk about bench pressing and this and that and yada yada yada." And I'm like, "Well, I will throw you."
Ryder, you're like this big.
Yeah. He was like, "Yeah, we'll box. We can do boxing recruitment. Forget recruitment
Put some
night.
sock problems on.
Yeah, we're gonna box for the commitment night." And I was like, "Yeah, we'll do a weigh-in. You'll be in the weight class below me, so it doesn't matter. We won't be able to fight." And so
it's like Jake Paul versus Mike Tyson.
Yeah. Where was I going with this? Oh, this is funny. So Ben, I said we should just keep these guys on this all year. The three of them when they're in college, just to give us entertainment if they get bored. And then Ben was like, yeah. They're like, "Yeah, I like that." And then Ryder kept saying stuff, and then you just see Ryder was removed from the chat by Ben Wetzel. Ben was like, "He needs to be put in timeout."
That's good. That's good, Ben. That's funny.
I was like, "Ben, you got some character here. This is wow. You got some personality." That's pretty good.
Ben,
just kidding. So that was funny.
Yeah, that's good.
But that was recruitment weekend yesterday. So they had to go to 25 different houses. Had a list on a Google sheet that they had to go to, all the addresses. I put obviously the 8th grade middle schoolers, and then they had to add some other ones to get to 25. And a lot of boys were home yesterday. I don't know if you saw like the little stories.
Yeah, a lot of boys.
A lot of boys were home, but most of the girls were not. So they have to go back.
They have a soccer game?
So is that probably some of them. And so I said that you have to get those. You need to hold on to those cards and not like put them in a car and destroy them because there's $100 for that. Like, do not waste that money on those cards because the postcard thing I gave them the 5x7. The pictures on it, and then like a little QR code in the back to fill out the form to come to the night for their parents. And then I had a couple parents actually message me in our Instagram thing, like, "Oh, what's this recruitment weekend? Da 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 da." And I was like, "Oh, your kid will find out. Somebody's going to come knock on the door, ask them to run, and this and that." And so her kid was one of the kids that was like recruited kind of thing, and she was like, "Oh, that's so cool." I was like, "Yeah, we're pretty cool like that." The things we have to do to get people
giving away your secrets. You're giving away all your secrets.
I don't think that So that was yesterday. So hopefully they got to a lot of houses. They take pictures with them and all that. And then if they missed them, they have to go back today or next week sometime, make sure they all get what they need. Because when one kid hears about it, they're going to want it too. So you got to, just don't give me it back. You've got to continue to go.
I want to open a present too.
Yeah.
That kind of thing.
Fine, I'll give you one. So that's what I got. What are you on?
I don't have much. I haven't told you about my calf chronicles.
Like did you get a half calf or a full calf? Or did you get?
I guess it's maybe a full calf. No.
What kind of did you get? Ground beef or what'd you get? Like chops? What'd you get? You're not getting my drift.
No, I'm not.
People buy a calf, half calf. Like Timmy gets like a whole cow
I thought you were talking about half calf
cow,
coffee.
not a calf. Oh, a cow, not a calf, because calves.
Oh yeah, no.
Go ahead.
No, I don't buy a whole cow. I don't have enough freezer space for that. Dad fills it up with his own meat.
He still got meat in mind for my first move in.
That? Get a bigger freezer.
I got freaking what do I got?
Meat at everyone's house.
He got ribbed. He got some ribbies. Every time I open it, I was like, why are there
chicken
get
wings
ice
in your freezer?
why did I got ribbies
so weird
in my freezer next to my ice? I don't need these ribbies.
Does anyone
They're
else's
all
dad
fatty.
do this?
God, you get a bunch of meat come
it's
to your
hobby.
house.
His hobby is meat.
Yeah,
Him and Timmy.
meat.
Like tonight,
sweats.
they're gonna smoke so much meat. It's gonna be ridiculous.
Oh,
it's
he's
gonna be
coming over
meat
to
with a side of meat.
Oh, he's already. I can see the smoke from here. He's already smoking it.
Oh, he's on it.
Or like Craig last night. I had to teach Craig simple science. You know when stuff. Yeah. So pizza was hot yesterday for Georgia. Georgia was slamming pizza last night.
3 whole pizzas.
With no cheese and pepperoni because she took it off.
Yeah,
but
no flavor.
It was bread sauce.
Yeah.
But he was trying to cool it down for her, and like there was, stuff comes off of things when it's hot. People say, he was like, Georgia, it's smoke. I was like, that ain't smoke.
Yes. What?
That is water vapor. It is steam, Craig. Don't tell it a wrong thing.
Yeah.
Because then when you get to high school, the kids are like, oh, look, it's smoking. No, that's not smoke.
Mama says. Yeah. God, making our kid dumb. Anyway, so about about my calf, my half calf.
Oh, half calf.
So,
not the calves. Not cows.
It's felt really long, but it was only a week.
The calf? Oh.
My calf.
I bet your calf felt long.
I mean, I still have to work on it, obviously, because it doesn't just go away. So on Monday, I did a long workout. It was like 11-ish miles last week. You do like 2 like warm up miles. You do like 7 at your pace, and then you do 1 fast serve to finish it, and then a cool down. That workout. So it was long, but I felt fine on it. I did it, and then Tuesday I did an easier run, I think, and then Wednesday I did another fartlek. And right at the end of my fartlek, my calf.
Huh? That fartlek.
It was like a 20-minute fartlek, but I did my intervals longer this time because I hated the 30-second thing. Anyway, so it was like literally the last interval I was doing, and my calf all of a sudden was just like, I'm like, what the hell? And I was like still a mile away from home, so I had to like trot it in. And I'm like, oh my gosh, what is going on? And that was Wednesday. And so I took the foam roller and I was rolling it, but you can't really get in there with your calf on the foam roller. You can do a decent job, but like you need the R8. I'm like, dang it, I need that R8.
On the sides?
Yeah. So then Thursday, I had a rest day. I was like, okay, good. Maybe I'll be fine by Friday. And then Friday, I went out and did, I think it was like 8 or 9 or something. And then, but I get it in, right? And then by the end of it, I'm hobbling. Like, I cannot walk. So I get my 9 in. I get home. I shower. I get in the Epsom salt bath. I'm sitting there and George is kind of, why is Mama in the bath?
Oh, gosh.
I'm just doing an Epsom salt bath for a little while. And I cannot get it to go away. And and you were gone in Cleveland. And I'm like, who do I know with an R8? Like, I need an R8 so bad. And I had to text Dylan.
I wonder how you got
so
this.
Okay,
this makes sense now.
Dylan is like, yeah. He actually responded to a text message.
That could be the sheesh of the week.
Big time.
We should have more than one sheesh of the week. Oops.
We've had a few so far. So then we ended up going to North Star for dinner because we had those meal tickets.
That's why I thought that was for me.
No.
Yeah. Craig was sending messages like, oh, look, I got a sheesh of the week. Oh, my gosh.
Somebody sheesh.
Okay, go ahead.
So then we dropped by his apartment building. And
I got to turn my heat on. It's cold here. Go ahead.
He dropped me the R8, and as soon as I get it, I start going. And I'm like just in so much pain. Like, you know how you get hit in the nose? You just start crying. You're not like crying. It's just like the water. That's what it was. It was so painful. My whole calf was just totally knotted up. So then I was doing that all night, and then Saturday I was like, all right, I'm gonna go to the treadmill because it gets bothered on the hills, going up and down it. I think that's what it's from. And I ended up doing 5 at the gym on the treadmill. It was so hot. I was sweating my fanny off.
Heat train for May.
Like, I can't do this. Like, this is too hot. And I was so bored. So then I get off the treadmill. I'm like, I'm just going to finish the rest outside. I'll be fine. I get off the treadmill. And I look. I'm like, Oh, that's why everyone laughed around me, because I look at the treadmills to the next to me and I had sweat
You
just
farting?
all
Oh,
over. All over those
oh,
treadmills. I'm like, I wonder if I was getting sweat all over those people. Because we
probably.
sweat a lot. We're big sweaters. And
Mm-hmm.
so I get off the tread and I go out to the car and I roll it again. I had the R8 with me the whole time. I was rolling it every time it got cramped up. So then I finished 5 on the, because it was supposed to be pace. I did it, I think. I did it? Yeah, I did it. I did my 10 pace and I finished the 5 on the roads. But the whole time I'm like, all right, I got to just keep rolling it out. So I did that, and then I've been just stretching it like crazy and doing the bike a lot. I did the bike a lot this week. But I get it in. I'm just being creative. But that soleus muscle, man. Somehow I got 19 in yesterday.
Didn't bother you?
No, not at all, actually. Because I took Friday off. I rested Friday. I wasn't supposed to, but I figured I needed another day of rest.
Yep.
And then I did my actual workout on the bike on Wednesday. I did some like Tabata sprints or whatever. I don't know. I made it up. But I was like running to the gym, getting on the bike, and then I would run home.
Oh, okay. Oh, the bike at
The
you say
bike
the
at the
bike at
gym.
home? Oh,
Well, the
okay.
bike at home, we need to get it fixed. The pedals are all messed up. I think Papal can work on that.
Oh,
But yeah, so just
no.
being creative and the calf saga. It's been really annoying. But I
The
did it.
Epsom salts is good.
I did
I've
the
been
Epsom
doing,
salts.
yeah, I've been doing that a lot actually.
You know
A
what
couple
I
times a
do
week. It
when I'm
helps
in
a
the
lot.
shower because I don't have time here? I pour it in my
Do you have a husband who can do something a little bit? Thanks, Craig.
So, I'm not gonna talk about that.
That's a sheesh.
He's a sheesh. We have 2 kids. She acts like we have 7. Anyway, so I take the Epsom salt in the shower and I pour it into my
Rub it in your
silicone
hand.
loofah, and then I just rub it. It works pretty well. So that's a cheat code. What? You hear something?
My furnace is on, but it just sounded funny, but we're
No.
good. Because I
Not
haven't
on
been on in a
fire?
while.
Not on
That's what
fire
I was
like
thinking. I was like,
471? Did you
am I
see that?
burning up? I didn't understand that until you saw it. I already saw the footage before you sent that, but I
Wild.
was like,
Absolutely wild.
yeah.
Yeah, I went to go to my starting spot at Friendship downtown on whatever road that is. Riverside, I guess it still is. And I start turning because it's like autopilot. I start getting on the ramp. And I'm like, oh, what? Like it's closed. I'm like, what the hell? What do I do now? So I had to go around and then I saw the footage last night. It was wild. Crazy fires. But it only said 3 minor injuries. So they must have gotten out of the car before the fire started. I know.
It was a gas tanker truck? What was it?
I think it was gas.
It crashed. It wasn't a
with
terrorist
another
thing?
car.
Oh.
Yeah, and it's right under that overpass. So the whole overpass is shut down.
The one next to Newport Kroger?
Mm-hmm. So that'll be interesting. That'll cause some traffic. Till they get that fixed up. That fire was wild.
Huh.
Anyway, so that's my calf saga. I'm still rolling it. I'm still doing the strengthening, and I don't know what happened. I don't know why it's my soleus. So random.
What shoes you have on?
The New Balances. It's not like I changed shoes. I think it just got tired from up and down the hills. But it's a weird spot to stretch because it's not your upper calf. It's that lower in the meat.
Yeah, you gotta keep your heel on the ground and put your knee forward to get the lower part of it.
That's what I figured out.
For sure.
I got it. It's just
it
took a while.
You know, all like the little monster walk stuff, like the little toe walks, like that helps a lot.
And it made me think about all of the foot exercises and the whatnots that you'd make those kids do, which they don't do right.
Or at all.
Or at all.
But even a little bit of it is something, so okay, whatever.
But yeah, that's pretty much all I got. Besides Georgia growing up, and she's in swim lessons, she was kicking butt at swim lessons. She's got some power in them legs.
Sheesh!
I was sitting there like going, sheesh, girl, sheesh, you do you, boo boo.
Can she swim by herself now?
Not yet. She's only had two lessons. They just put the swimmies on them. This normally they don't. They just put them on them because they wanted to learn how to float on their bellies and kick.
Yeah.
And she They did the full length of the pool, and she was kicking butt. She had some power on them legs. She can move. She can listen. She's very coachable. She listens to her coach, not to her parents.
Okay.
That's all I got.
That's all I got. Anything else? I don't think. Well, how long is it? How many weeks we got? Because people kept asking about Boston. They think we're going to run it hard. I was like, no, we're just jogging. How many weeks we got until we?
I think it's
37
days.
Oh, we still have a long time.
Yeah, we have a whole month. Okay, maybe 5 weeks.
I guess I don't run a marathon until May. It's only April. What day is month? It's March.
March 15th.
Got a lot of running to do still, I guess.
Yeah, we have like 6 weeks. No, 5 weeks. 5 weeks? Around there. 5 weeks-ish.
Oh, God. All right. We got some time.
Yeah.
All right. So, sheesh of the week. Ready for this? And then we'll do our pour of the week with our positive things here. So, sheesh of the... Well, I guess sheesh of the 2 weeks.
Is this what you told me last night?
I don't think I said anything about this. You can enlighten me about what that is maybe in a minute. No, sheesh of the week is of the past 2 weeks is going to go to Nora.
Oh,
Nora,
what a doll!
No, Nora in her.
She's so excited right now.
It kind of is connected, I guess. It's funny. Nora in her indoor 32. I got it's not because you win kind of things. It's just when you do something that I get super excited about. Like I'm getting excited right now telling you the story. Like my heart rate is going up. But when a kid does something that you finally realize they can do, it's so much fun.
Yeah, yeah.
And
I know the feeling.
In the 4x8 at indoor, she was second. Hannah went off. She was like in, I forget, I don't know, 6th or 7th place. I don't remember what she was when she finished. But the first leg has some super fast girls, and Hannah's not our strongest 800 runner, but I wanted to put her up front to say, hey, this is how you get to run fast, what you're going to need to do, and that sort of thing. So I tested her with that, and she did great. But that's not her specialty. And so Nora got the baton, and Nora just freaking goes. It was so awesome. She took off like a freaking bat out of hell and just like caught girl after girl after girl. Wow. It was didn't get tired. She was flying around that track. I was going nuts. And she got us into, I think, second or third, maybe. Wow. Second, maybe. She was crushing it. And then afterwards, she happened to, because it's a 300-meter track, so you don't get the baton and give the baton at the same spot. It travels on the track. And so she happened to give the baton to Olivia Grizz right where I was standing, because I was right next to Grizz as she was getting it. And Nora's inside the track, like doing like the hands of her knees kind of thing. And I eye contact her, and she sees me. I'm just like, I was like, give her one of these. I was doing one of these, because she was, you could tell like she really went after it. That was the first time, not the first time, but like maybe one of the first times. I don't know. Like she's run well, but like that was like I 100% was like, okay, she knows what she's doing. She took control, and she
deserved that
after
courage.
it. And so, yeah, sometimes kids sit behind people because they think that's where they're supposed to be. Like, no, you're supposed to be where you need to be, where you want to be, way up in front. Like, always go for the win. Like, stop acting like you're not faster than people.
Yeah.
Because I know you are. And she just was so awesome. And I was, getting all excited and that sort of thing. Not because we got into second. Even if you were in like 15th place and she moved up to 7th, I would have been just as excited.
Yeah. That's
but
cool.
She finally, because she really wants to do well in 800. And it's going to be a tough 4x8 this year. And you're going to have to work your butt off to be in our top 4 for sure. And that was awesome. I was so stoked. And the funny thing after that was the Minster team was there. They weren't going to go. And I was like, what are you guys doing here? When they first showed up, I'm like, we were going to go. But Jessie got convinced by the boys. And I was like, the boys, because she now coaches the boys. They're all together kind of now. That's the first time I've ever done that.
Wow.
Yeah. And so she was like, I got like a little sweet spot for the boys because they coach me like this. And the girls were like, Coach, you never let us go.
Oh, no.
Yeah. So funny. And so they were there. And Greg saw me do my little excitement because they were running right after us because they were in Division 4. And he was like, he came up to me, was like, yeah. I was like, I like that move. I like that move. And I was like, yeah, no, I was so excited because she ran so well. And I was like, well, I get made fun of a lot because I'm just like, the kids are always like, come on, you can do it. I want to do what he does, his own little thing. And so we were doing all of our things back and forth to each other. That's a bunch of idiots out there.
That's
but
great.
the sheesh of the 2 weeks goes to Nora. Fantastic job. So awesome to watch you really get after that. And sheesh to you.
I should watch that BYU coach. That chick.
Oh, she gets so stoked.
I just saw a clip of her because her gal won.
She gets so excited. Yeah, Jane won. She ran 5K and 3K. But she gets super excited for the kids too.
Yeah.
Yeah. Dajit Taylor.
Yeah, Dajit. That's what her name is. I couldn't remember her name.
I read that book that she wrote. It was actually pretty good. The girl book, the little short book.
Oh, I never read it. I don't have time to read it.
I'll just give it to you. It was really quick. It was really quick and easy to read. I read it like an hour or something. It was good actually. It's some good stuff in there. But that's the sheets of the week for me. There it is. All right.
Cool.
How about the pores of the week? Some good things coming up since we have a few minutes left. It's almost 8:00.
Yeah, we gotta go. My kids are awake. I can hear them. Craig's getting stressed out. We gotta
Craig's getting pissed. All right. Do you want to go first or to me?
You go first.
All right. I'm gonna say track has been now a few weeks in. We did a first kind of like runs this week, more workout type stuff this week a little bit. But I was going to say all the new track kids we have from girls soccer, girls that are trying.
Wow.
And some new boys that are trying.
Holla.
Coming. Yeah. The girls are super, I didn't realize they're super tough, super strong, super fun, good personalities, working hard. And it's different for them because they're probably used to having coaches like always on them, on top of them, telling them to do things. And in our sport, when I only have one of me to go for 50 kids, you don't get a lot of that. And so when I tell them to do something, they're like doing it with their own little groups, and they've never done track before. So it's pretty sweet to see them. And
they're actually doing
it. I mean, because their other sports demand that. And, they like to show that they deserve to be in that spot more than normal runner kind of kids sometimes. And so that's fun, taking some roles already as a first year person or coming in from other sports that normally don't do track for us. So that's awesome to see those guys and girls
that's good.
Working hard, and I'm excited for them.
Yeah, that's cool. That's good. I was talking about Macy yesterday with Libby a little bit.
Yeah, she's a tough cookie.
Yeah, hopefully. I'm trying to come to that Madeira meet and watch.
Oh, yeah, it's always nice and cold and fun on that one. It's a day after spring break.
Oh, dear.
Sheesh to that.
Gosh.
Yeah, it's always a mess.
Sheesh.
It's the 3rd, so April 8th. 3rd. It's a Wednesday, April 3rd. What? April 8th, a Wednesday.
Okay. I'll have to write that down. I'm learning a lot. I got a few things I got to write down here.
Mm-hmm.
What's my sheesh of the week? I think...
You're
what?
Poor. You were
my poor of the week. Sorry, there's too many
We only need one of those.
Okay.
That's more thinking for you, so probably
I'm just mine's not really running related. I'm happy that my calf
to be.
Oh, okay. I'm just glad my calf is better and I don't have to be on the bike too much.
That's running related.
Well, that was just random. But I think I'm most excited. I got to talk quiet because she's awake. I'm most excited about Georgia growing up. She's like becoming like my helper. Like she was helping the last 2 days outside, and I can see a little spark of myself. I'm like, is she gonna? I'm so excited.
We can eat Oreos together.
She does love her Oreos.
She slammed some the other day.
Yeah, I know.
All over her face.
She's good. I like her a lot now. She's really coming around.
I like her now.
Well, she's just like coming alive. She's doing all the activities and she's jumping on the rocks. I'm like, okay, you got this. And I go to swim lessons and I like try to compare her to like, how's she look here? I'm not doing the thing that I shouldn't be doing. I don't tell her about it. I just do it in my head.
Are we Katie Ledecky-esque, or are we?
Yeah, I mean, what do we got here? I compare her like her. She's pretty like strong. You know what I mean? She's most toddlers are like
sturdy,
scrawny, and like because they don't eat because you can't get a toddler to eat, and so they look like that, or they're the complete opposite, and she's like in the middle and looks really strong. I guess
sturdy. She's getting sturdy.
She looks sturdy. I'm not sturdy in a bad way. Just like she just looks strong.
I wouldn't think it would be a bad way.
Well, some girls can take that negatively.
Well,
We don't, to be clear, we don't talk about this in front of her. That's why I'm going to be quiet. But she does look strong, and I'm excited that she looks a little athletic and she's doing like.
Well, those are good things to say. Strong is a good thing to say.
That's what we tell her. We say strong.
Yeah. All right. Now back to me. I would say me. I usually don't say this about myself. I don't like talking about myself, but
that's what everyone's. I usually don't say this.
I don't. But I'm pretty good at this running thing. I realized after 25 years of doing it. I didn't think like you always look at somebody who's like much faster, much better than you. I was like, oh, yeah, I just did 20 miles yesterday again. I was like, oh, that was like cakewalk. Like because I've done it a long time. Now it's gonna sound like I'm elitist, like I'm not, but it's wow, that was fun.
Dude, they say there's only 1% of the world that has run a marathon, and then there's only even like 0.1% that have run the Boston Marathon. I think something like that. Even though in our reality, it seems like everyone's run the Boston Marathon.
Yeah,
that's what you're comparing yourself to. I do the same thing.
Yeah. It's like, oh, this is pretty. I mean, I've run it since I didn't start running until high school. I was telling this yesterday when I went to go watch the soccer game to Katie Nagley about football and how I did that more growing up, and that's always our joke at cross country team camp on the game we play. Like, what sport did Josh play the most growing up? And it was football for 8 years versus run. I didn't run until high school, and the whole Colts thing and parents starting that and everything. That's always a funny thing to talk about. And I was telling her about it. It's like, really? Because we said that you were her first class. You were her, like, what's it called? Her, when she's student taught, you were her class. And the next year she got the job at Madeira. And now this year coming up, she's switching over to doing a gifted program rather than having, So she's super excited about that.
Cool.
Because obviously she deserves that since she's been there for so long. And she's finally got that opportunity to do that. So that was cool. I don't know why I talked about that, but I did.
Poparad. That was her maiden name. I remember that. I remember her student teacher. Yeah, she was very well liked when we were young.
I mean, she still is.
Yeah, obviously.
All right. What's next for you? You got another one? We gotta get 5. You have one more.
I mean, just gardening. I like to garden, so I've been doing that a lot.
Even though it's going to be 18 degrees tomorrow.
Well, it's fine.
They're all going to die.
Yeah, Dad's like, make sure you cover. I'm like, Dad, they're spring seedlings. Like, they're supposed to be in this weather.
He's bored. He's got to tell you something.
He was so bored. He went out to dinner last night. I can't wait to hear about that.
Yes. We'll make sure we put that in the notes for next week.
100%. We got to remember those stories.
Okay.
Yeah, I wanted to say. Oh, I know what I wanted to say. This one's good. This one's real trashy. This has got to be it because I got to go upstairs.
You're going to talk.
Because I can't cut my trees down in my side yard and my garden. I need more sun over in that side garden because I grow my vegetables there. And so I have did I tell you about my hillbilly?
We got a lot of hillbilly stuff going on.
Solution,
I don't know which hillbilly part.
My hillbilly solution.
The milk jugs? No, that's for plants.
No, that's like a normal thing. If you're into gardening, you cover them with milk jugs so that animals don't get it. Anyway.
Yeah.
I have grow lights. I have outdoor grow lights that I've strung over top of that area that doesn't get any sun. And so I turn them on when I leave for work in the morning at 6:30. It's pitch black. And there's people like running by, so it looks like I'm growing
weed.
It does. I turn them on. I'm like, oh, tears. My neighbors are going to think I want to put a sign out in front that says, it's just lettuce. I promise.
I wouldn't put that lettuce either because that's sometimes called.
Oh, shoot. Yeah. It's greens? No, I can't. What do you say?
No.
It's just vegetables. It's just vegetables. I should put a sign up front. I really should.
Have Georgia write it. Make it all funny looking.
Oh, yeah. Vegetables. But yeah, that was my
that's so funny.
Positive and funny thing.
All right, I see the last one here for number 5.
Yeah.
To round it out is today we get to go to Mimi's for her birthday, post-humanus. Is that what it's called?
Posthumous.
Humorous. But we get to go there, and obviously Timmy and his kids were there. We don't get to see very often. We should see them more, but because they're not that far away. But we get to see some of them today. So
yeah,
and we get
that'll
to
be fun.
see what dumb things Dad did in his backyard with the fence. So
Yeah, that
He made
should
a
be the
hog
picture
pen.
for next week. He calls it
Well,
the pig pen.
yeah, we should just practice some steeplechase over top of the pig pen. So, alrighty.
Yeah.
That's what you got. That's what we got for this
Yeah,
week.
that's it.
Everybody
That's all I
good?
got. Life's awesome.
No, we're editing that out, I think, from now on.
Why? That's a funny tagline. Tink.
Clink.
Go clink.
God.